Hello, everybody. This is Kevin Sandhu with Fleetline Insurance Services. We specialize in all types of truck insurance, physical damage, cargo liability, non-owned trailer, workers' compensation. We got very good markets for that, very competitive rates with A and B rated companies. So if your renewal is coming up, you're looking for a quote to compare, or you're starting a new business, new trucking company, and you want insurance, please give us a call. My number is 1 800 405 7421, 1 800 405 7421. Or you can go to our website, fleetlineinsurance.com, and you can look up all the information on the website and fill out a contact form with your information, and we'll reach out to you right away. Friends, I come in from time to time. You can see all our videos on YouTube, and talk about not just about insurance, but about different areas, different information that can help you in your trucking business. So, as you guys who have been here listening to me know that I have 25 plus years experience in trucking. I started off as a truck driver, then became an owner operator, and progressed on to become a fleet owner and a trucking company owner. I've done container trucking and dump trucking, long haul trucking. So I have a little bit of experience in all these areas. Trucking has been my career. I'm going to talk about dump trucking. So a lot of people that want to get into trucking business have to find their industry within trucking, which they are gonna be working under, like container trucking, long haul, reefers, and dump trucking. So, dump trucking, by which I mean hauling construction aggregates, materials that are used in construction. Could be dirt, sand, gravel, asphalt, and all these other things. A lot of people are in the dump truck business or want to get in the dump truck business. The major advantage of getting into the dump truck business is that you have a fixed schedule. So, because most of the construction is going to happen during the daytime on the weekdays. So you're home every day, and you're home on the weekends. However, there are some jobs that can run at night, like highway projects. Highway construction projects mostly are run at night, but that's you can do that. They pay very good, and most of the time you're local, so you're home every day. The drawback to dump trucking is, there's not much drawbacks. It's a very profitable business, but is that you have to buy the trucks are pretty expensive, because these are trucks. If you want to get a super dump or a super 10 or a 10-wheeler, they run pretty expensive because of the value of the box or dump box with the hydraulic system that is installed on it. Or you can buy an end dump or a bottom dump, depending on what you want to do. You got to. Everybody is busy during the busy season. But let me tell you one thing is you have to be careful about, is that this is a seasonal business. It slows down when it rains. So when most of the construction jobs slow down, so it's highly dependent on construction activity. So it slows down and then it picks up when it's dry and sunny, and the construction works resume. But most of the guys that I've talked to, they make good money during the busy season, so the off season doesn't affect them that much. So you need to manage your funds and keep the money on the side for the rainy day. So what do you need to do to get into dump trucking? First of all, you need to get experience. So at least 3 to 6 months of experience driving for somebody who has dump trucks. That's their business. Who's in the business of dump trucks. So you can, anybody who does, you can find a local trucking company, apply with them, and if you get hired, there's a lot of positions available. Get your experience. What that would, You learn how to operate a dump truck, how to unload, because most of the time you have to use a PTO or a hydraulic system in your truck to unload your materials, and you got to be careful with that. When you're doing asphalt jobs, you have to be very careful because you have to move your truck with their machinery in coordination. So you cannot go too fast, you cannot go too slow. So those are things you learn. You learn how to go into different quarries to pick up your material, the rock, the asphalt, and every quarry has a set system. So when you're working in that area as a driver in about 6 months, you would have learned the ins and outs of this business. And then you start working on it. So first step is form a corporation or an LLC. As I always say, never do trucking on your own name. To protect your financial, personal credit history, and your personal financial assets, please form a corporation or LLC and do your business under that. That'll protect you from personal liability. Then the next step is getting a CA number. So you need, because you're driving in California, you need to have a CA number. You can go to California Highway Patrol's website, chp.ca.gov. Under the publications link, you'll see the motor carrier profile form. Just download. It's an autofill form. You can fill it over there, print it, sign it, and on the last page you'll see the numbers of various CHP offices. So you can fax it to the number closest to you. They have fax numbers, or you can mail it out. So if you fax it out, in about 2 or 3 days, you can call them. They'll give you the CA number over the phone, or get a letter that will have the number. And then it's time to find the right truck. So first you have to kind of be sure what type of dump truck you want, whether you want a super dump, super 10, you want a 10-wheeler, or you want an end dump truck, or you want a semi-bottom or double bottom or transfer. These are all different types of dump trucks. So if you have the experience, you'll know what you want. If you want us to help you to see what's more profitable, give you an idea in what's happening in our local area here in the Bay Area, you're most welcome to call us 1-800-405-7421. 1-800-405-7421. We can help you with your truck insurance, and we can give you general information about all these different types of trucking businesses. So at that point, it's time to find your truck. So you decide and find a truck. So once you have decided on the truck, it's time to get insurance. So you call us 1-800-405-7421, and we'll get you a very good policy that's going to be competitive rates. We can finance your premiums into easy monthly payments. We provide 24/7 customer service, and we could send these certificates out to any of your customers who need them. So we'll do the insurance. And remember, we got the CA number in the beginning. So now it's time to apply for motor carrier permit. So in California, whenever you pick up loads in California and deliver in California, you're required to file a motor carrier permit. So motor carrier permit, the basis, you cannot file a motor carrier permit until you have a CA number and insurance. So that's why I asked you to get the CA number first. So now you go to this DMV's website, dmv.ca.gov. Again, go to publications, kind of download the motor carrier permit form. It's again an autofill form. You fill out your information, your truck information, everything in there, and submit it with the fees that you have to pay. And then once you do that, we do the insurance filing. It's based on your CA number though. So we do the insurance filing. We'll send your insurance documents to the DMV. And after they receive it, they'll issue you a motor carrier permit, which is usually good for 1 year. So you have to renew it every year, or it is valid until your insurance is active. That's a condition. So now you have your motor carrier permit, you have your truck, you have your insurance, you have your corporation. So it's ready to, you're good to work. So initially, to get started, I will suggest find a good reputable trucking company, a dump truck company that's near you, and get signed on as a subcontractor or a sub-hauler with them. So you can start getting instant work. They'll set up your schedule. Most of the jobs in dump truck are either by hourly or by tonnage or by load. Like in this Bay Area, you can find jobs, hourly jobs between 100 and 115 per hour. Your trucking company is going to take about 8% or more or less as their dispatch fee, and you get the balance. You can start getting work. But if you want to grow your company on your own, then you'll need to get direct work from construction companies. For that, it's a good idea to have the certifications, because most of these jobs, when you bid, you have to do the bidding with general contractors, with the construction companies. They want the trucking company to have certifications that give them an advantage in the bid, a certain percentage advantage, so it kind of improves their chances of securing that bid through you. So they'll give you a preference. So most common certifications that you need to get are MBE, which is a minority business enterprise if you are from the minority community. SBE is a small business enterprise, which pretty much everybody can get starting up because you're a small company. DBE is disadvantaged business enterprise, which is if you're a minority and you can get a DBE certification. DVBE is for the veterans. If you're a veteran, a retired veteran, you can get a DVBE, or a WMBE is a women minority business enterprise. If the company is owned by a female who is a minority, they can get that. So having these certifications allows you much more chances to secure a bid. So get that done. If you need help with any of these forms or help to know how to do it, give us a call, 1-800-405-7421, 1-800-405-7421, and we'll be glad to help you with that and with your insurance needs. And then, you're hooked up, you start calling the construction companies around you and, kind of drop your materials, go see, their office staff, tell them the services you provide, and they'll start using you as needed. You can also, as your business grows, as you add more trucks, you can also go to various bidding platforms, buildersexchange.com and constructconnect.com, get a membership. They post all the construction bids with the bid due dates, and it has all the general contractors information that are bidding on it. You can contact them, submit your bid on what's your hourly or rate gonna be, and follow up with them. You get a lot of work through bidding. And one last thing, if you're going directly with a general contractor, don't forget to impose your pre-lien, which protects your right for payment. So it's like you have a lien on the project. So the contractor, the general contractor, will have to pay you. It's a legal requirement before the project can close. So you put your pre-lien on there. If you need help understanding pre-liens, call us, and we'll be glad to help you. 1-800-405-7421, 1-800-405-7421, or you can go to our website, fleetlineinsurance.com, and fill out a contact form, and we will be happy to call you back. We have 24/7 service, and we are here for all your insurance needs. So I hope this information will be helpful to you in your career, in your future endeavor as a dump truck company. And I wish you the best of luck. Thank you.